Day again. Ooh, these mornings have been a little hectic over here. Thank you for joining me for 7 Minutes of Sunshine. It's Tom Grody. I appreciate you joining me. Good to have you with me today. Appreciate it. Um, gosh, whew, take a breath, Tom. Whew. All right. Thank you for joining me. Today. Good morning, Richard. I've got the sunflower up there again. That's the Ukrainian flower. Um, it has been, just following the news. It continues to be just, what do I want to say? It's just consuming in many respects to what's going on and what it means for uh, the planet, what it means for us, what it means for democracy, what it means for standing up for bullies, what it means for empathy, what it means for putting things in perspective. Uh, they say everything is relative, right? But things like this really put things in perspective about suffering. And a couple things on this. I've just been thinking a little bit about uh, this statement, which is, who are we as human beings if we ignore the suffering of others? Who are we as human beings if we ignore the suffering of others? And understanding how much suffering is going on in the world. We get really isolated in our little bubble over here in the U.S. Very lucky people. Or also can be incredibly self-absorbed and selfish. And as the planet gets smaller and smaller, because we're connected, because we're all affected by some of the things that happen in the world, and some of the things we're doing to the world, like climate change, and our kids will be affected, and our grandchildren will be affected. You block that stuff out in the short term, but actually we're all in this together. We're all in this together on the spaceship Earth, and remembering that. And when one person suffers, we all suffer. We all have to feel that. We all have to understand that. And sometimes we have to make sacrifices, and our sacrifices might seem so silly compared to the sacrifices that others make. My next door neighbor, Jeff Stoller, is a cartoonist. He's an amazing man. He just put this out. It says, just think, poor Americans are having to pay more than $6 for a gallon of gas. Those are the Ukrainians, right? Who are fleeing their homes, getting bombed while they're trying to flee their homes. And gas is not $6 a gallon, by the way, but it could be. And what are we willing to sacrifice? What are we willing to do to help folks that are in need, especially as they show us the way, frankly, as they show us the way. So pretty powerful, Jeff Stoller. And then I think I like this as well from Albert Einstein. Enjoying the joys of others and suffering with them, these are the best guides for men. So again, empathy, understanding that we're all in this together, relating to what folks are going through. That you can't know what those folks are going through in Ukraine because we haven't had to do that. I know many of us have experienced different types of trauma. This is pretty much top of the heap here, being forced to flee your home and fight for your family. So anyway, Sophie, what do you think about what's going on? My darling. It's bad, this Ukraine thing. We got to stand up to Putin, right? Yeah, I love you. Love you. And let's see what else I got for you here. Good morning. That's my daughter coming in to say hi. I thought this was pretty powerful too. I'm fighting the tyranny of vaccines. You think about those truck drivers standing up against tyranny, and you've got grandmas in the Ukraine bearing arms to fight for their country. A fight against real tyranny. Again, how we feel so aggrieved and put upon sometimes in this country for the slightest things that we're asked to do for the common good, and sometimes made to do, right? And fight back against that tyranny is nothing compared to what some people face in this world: real tyranny, real oppression, real dictators bullying their way, taking from them. That's tyranny, my friends. That's tyranny. So just a couple messages this morning about suffering, empathy, how important it is to stand up for values, how important it is for us to shine that sunshine, look for ways to do it, look for ways to help those who are suffering. What can we do here in this, again, this, how lucky we are as Americans to be in this country? What can we do here to help, whether it's praying, whether it's just being nicer to the people around us and staying unified for Ukraine and not being these silly, stupid, dumb arguments we get into over really silly things. We almost make shit up to get mad about in this country sometimes. And when we think about the big stuff that really matters, that's the time we come together and we make sure we're supporting that, right? So that's my message. How to get that in today. Just too much going on with that. So that's all I got for you. I got a great interview for you tomorrow. You'll love it. You'll love it. I promise you. And remember, even when it's really damn cloudy out, the sun is always shining. You are the sunshine, all right? All right. Take care. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.